संगीत का जुनून और शौक सबको है, लेकिन ऐसा जुनून कि अपनी ही कंट्री छोड़कर किसी और कंट्री में चले जाना, जहाँ की लैंग्वेज का बिल्कुल पता ना हो, वहाँ की सूफी सिंगर द लेजेंड नुसरत फतेह अली खान का दीवाना बन जाना और इसी के साथ 11 देशों की सैर करना और हर देश में अपनी छाप छोड़ते जाना, ये सिर्फ एक संगीत ही कर सकता है। ऐसी ही शख्सियत आज हमारे बीच बैठी है, जिनका नाम है डॉक्टर प्यार। आइए बातचीत करते हैं। A very warm welcome to you in India, sir. So, here we are with the Dr. Pierre, who is well known for his devotedness of a big fan of the legend Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. So can you tell me that how a French man got connected to a Pakistani Sufi singer?
Yes, indeed, and quite rural-based, not Parisian, but very far from Paris, low middle class person. Well, I don't know. Possibly it's Nusrat's spirits and soul who chose me. I would say a number of coincidences just crossed my own life, synchronicities, which allowed me to be now just talking to you. Definitely the first one was in 1985, when I was leaving the following day from Mexico to complete my PhD in dance, communication and dance. And actually, I was in Paris, and at that time I saw big banners in the metro quoting Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and that guy and Sufi music of Pakistan. What? There are Sufi music in Pakistan, and because I knew they were really nervous, but I didn't know at all about the Sufism and Sufi music in Punjab. And then, as I was going only the following day to Mexico, in Paris, then I flew the late afternoon, and I said, okay, let's go. And I was so stunned by his presence, by the reaction of the people. At that time, I think Nusrat was totally unknown by the Western audience. And then 90% of the packed theatre, Nusrat Theatre of Paris, Théâtre de la Ville, then it was 90% basic Indian Punjabis, Pakistani Punjabis, or Nepalese, or whatever. And then they were behaving the same as they behave here. They were standing up and going to the stage and showing the guy, and the security were very impressed. And there were some of them like, it was so stunning. Both what was happening in the hall, the rehearsal, and then they came on stage with this inhabited person. Wow! Boom! I would say it would be a love at first sight and things. And then by chance, Radio France at that time within a couple of days, has recorded and made 2 cassettes in studio, very good studio. And then following, they did that on Monday, and the concert was on Wednesday, and within 2 days they've been able to. Then I bought these 2 cassettes. There was no CDs at that time, 85. And the following day I was in the plane to Mexico. And then I was listening to that so much. And then afterwards it happened that every time I was coming back to France and I coincided with him, then there's an audience. And in 91, I was back to France, working in Paris as the head of the Asia department of an NGO. And we decided with a friend to follow him as fan. Everywhere he was going. Then in Paris he performed three times. It was November and 91. And afterwards he was going to a small, a big abbey, converted into medieval abbey, converted into sacred music. And on the way to this abbey, with my friend, we just met on the platform of the train. It was unexpected. And then at the beginning, we didn't want to go close. It was burning. But It was in a local train, like you know the Montgaffer school. Yeah, it was a very small train, only 2-3 groups. Then we say, we are stupid. We need to go to see him. And at that time, I was already speaking some Indian language, more Bengali, things I've been volunteer for. Then they were very pleased, the whole party, to talk with us, particularly fans who have been in the 3 concerts before, and they were following. And then they were, come with us, and we'll be together. In 3 days we were together. The manager requested us to sell the cassettes, of course. And afterwards, at the end, on the way back to Paris, they were going to Italy. My friend had to leave to work, because it was, and then I was supposed to work also the following day. And they proposed, Piero, why don't you accompany us to Italy? I'm thinking, yes, of course, I would love, I have my work. I said, I phoned to my secretary. Sorry, I will Jacqueline, her name was Jacqueline. I will not be here for the full week to cancel all my meetings. No, it's okay, my family is okay, my health is okay, but I will explain you later. Yeah. And then in 1 week I was with them, with Nostrat and the party in Milano, Florence, and Bologna. It was just a dream, a life dream. Yeah. And then at that time he proposed me to meet him in Lahore, in Faisalabad, in his home. And then 3 months after, in any case, I knew the day before I met him in the Saturday morning. On Friday, I knew that I was going to be fired from my home, from my work, because there was a big crisis. It's okay, but I have, as an executive, I have 3 months. Then I knew in any case something was going to change.
Yes.
And the following morning, I met him.
Oh. Yeah. Something very
yes. And then 3 months after, I had a 3 months delay. Then I was fired. And then I rushed to Pakistan. I rushed to Pakistan. And then at that time, it was just wow. And back to France, I was the manager, the international representative of Nusrat. She was an Iranian lady from Canada. She requested to come, and she requested to write on Nusrat. At the beginning, these books are the work of 35 years of work, and every new edition is a new thing. And when I was in Pakistan with him, every time, first time or second or within 4 or 5 years, I was just, he was such a sesamo to understand in depth Pakistani society, Desi society, both when you in small halls or in the residence of some army generals for some wedding, Citibank Corporation yearly festival. That was the status of the women. In some Mayfield, women were totally absent. They were behind maybe a curtain, totally male.
Patriarchal society.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. In other ones, when in modern settings, women were even given veils and dancing and things. For me, it was so nice to discover the diversity of Pakistani culture, and definitely from among the best of what Pakistan or Desi land, the subcontinent, have been able to date. And another thing I'm just thinking now, Nusrat has been for me one of the scarce Desi person. When I released the English book from India, from Delhi, at Harper with the HarperCollins.
In 2016, right? In 2016.
Yes, 15. In 2008, it was the French. Afterwards, 2012, Urdu, because I made a point that being a Pakistani person, Urdu.
Yes, exactly.
And 2015, it was the English one, the most important, let's say, quite a fit. And just last September in Bengali.
Being born
in Bengali from Bangladesh. And what struck me is when after the release of the English one, it was a friend of mine who was the director of French Cultural Center in Dhaka told Pierre, we have to have a launch here. Pakistani artist in Bangladesh. Liberation War is very, very much, but there is no more connection at all. Sheikh is totally anti-Pakistani, there is no more connection. And I said, no. So yes, you did. And you know what? We did a launching started at 4 p.m. We ended at 2 a.m. Hundreds of people flocked. And we had 17 first page articles in Bangladesh in English. And then that's and such.
I don't want to bring the goosebumps like
and you know, I realize that beyond all the fights and the struggles among the establishments and against the authorities, the dictators, or the military and things, like a bit what's happening now, unfortunately, between India and Pakistan. In spite of the fact the establishments and the governments are always tit for tat and things, at least Nusrat is a Desi. Even he's a Pakistani citizen, but let's say he has, let's say, he revived the subcontinental identity. Both in his Urdu or in Farsi poems, the Punjabi poems songs are understood perfectly on both sides. Even his Farsi we don't understand fully, but
we enjoy that.
We enjoy it, and then it's like
soothing, it's refreshing.
Absolutely, it's so refreshing. It was so beyond any nationality, beyond any gender, beyond any state.
Beyond any discrimination.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I remember there was in a French article on him, 2 pages of a major French daily. The French reporter, that was in the 80s, started his article saying that putting, let's say, a worker, Pakistani worker, or Desi worker, let's say, Punjabi, I'm not sure whether he was Indian or in France. And he went in the Pakistani Punjabi district in Paris, where there are many Pakistanis, working with or without documents, with roaming and things. And he said, do you know Nusrat? And then he quoted a guy, I'm saying, give me happiness. And these guys has the capacity to give joy and happiness to everyone, to kids, to elders.
No age group, nothing. Everybody is joyful.
And even me, I was not understanding the same thing.
Yeah. That's all I has created in his time. So that's, even now the songs are being listened.
And even more.
Remakes.
What's you were, I'm not sure how long
I'm really used.
Yes, and that means you were born. And how many kids are fans of the show. You know, I mean, it's incredible in the West also, and definitely in the second, third, fourth generation, but how come, I would say, I've been following him then for many years.
What is your age?
66.
And for how many years have you been following him?
Well, 85, well, that means about 28.
Oh, at a very young age, you're being a fan of him. So being a French fan, how you got connected to a person who is not of your origin, right? How did you understand his voice? Why this was rhythm, music?
I would say 2 levels of answers. First of all, I would say you don't need to speak and understand the language to appreciate the stunning art. You may be very moved by an opera singer singing in Italian, or by even the Beatles or Pink Floyd who are singing in their very Cockney or American accent. But because of or Michael Jackson or whatever, because the way the person is on stage, the way it goes directly from heart to heart.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, on a second point about it's a question that I'm quite often led to answer. But yeah, you love Nusrat, but you don't understand well Punjabi. Your Urdu is pretty weak. That's true. I speak more Bangla, but you would say Urdu is rather.
How come you speak more Bangla? You were in Bangladesh?
Yes.
For how many
I
years?
was from 81 onwards. I've been coming and going, and
Did you work? Did you work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I work as a volunteer. As volunteer, and afterwards, as head of the department of an NGO there, local NGO, and then afterwards as gobishop, how do you say that, researcher in the university. Now as the promoter and international manager of Farida Parveen, Lalong values and it's very typically Bengali, Pashchim Bengal and Purbu Bengal, Bangladesh, and also connecting totally West and East Bengal. And Nusrat is really the same. But I would say, as for a person who is not familiar with all the varieties of English here, I would say definitely after I've been interviewed so many people, I've read so many translations and discussed with the strategy and with the party and things, then I'm a bit more familiar about the meaning. But I still don't fully understand, of course not. But I would say it's somehow, I don't want to justify my ignorance, but not fully, not 100%. But I would say for Western people, it's somehow it's easier to understand, because I would say with such outstanding person, like I would say with other prominent singers or artists, I've been working with Akim Hussain, with Hariprasad Surazia, with Shituma Sharma, touring with them, or writing with them. Actually, it happened that, and I do hope I will not be the only one international manager of Nusrat. I do hope it's what I really expect, long for all the views. I'm from abroad, I don't speak. Definitely a Desi person, a Punjabi person would give an account very different. But I would say the fact I don't renounce to be in my 60s now. That's strange. But I was considering the 60-old people when I was young. But then I would say I'm a son of French and international rock. When I was young, I was dancing on Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, pop culture, of course, and jazz culture and French song, and all that is great. But it happened that Nusrat, like Farida Parveen, like Abida Parveen, like a beautiful Bombay Hayal singer, not that Neela Bhagat, or Media Sound, these people, they go much beyond the borders, and then they touch you, and then I got when I listen to Nusrat or listen to Ghazal, Ghulam Ali, Iqbal Banu, Farida Parveen, or classical or even South Indian singers or musicians. I don't try to understand.
Just feel it.
Just feel it, and that preserves my liberty. That means Nusrat, I know it's related with the divine lover everyone has within. And then, but I will never have your kind of understanding, because you have been, well, I suppose you are Punjabi.
Yeah. I will not understand.
Yeah, then you have a certain approach.
Yeah, of course.
But it happened that Nusrat has got an incredible universal appeal. I was living in Tunis, all over Europe, in Brazil, organizing these tours. I met him back in New York.
International, right?
And even majority, or 99% of his international audience doesn't understand this. But, and freely, I don't renounce to be a sort of rock, and it's part of me also, but
There's no such music takes you in another world, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, refreshing, soothing, calm, serene. Yeah, it's serene. So, how come that journey of being a follower of Nusrat got you in India, Pakistan? Like, Pakistan I understand, but how India?
because the borders of the divine lover, well, they don't have borders. No, definitely. Actually, I would say definitely the international career of Nusrat would not have been the same if they wouldn't have a huge international diaspora of Punjabi, of Eastern Punjabi,
Eastern.
of Western Punjabi.
West.
Eastern. I'm going Indian Punjabi.
Yeah.
If they would have only the Pakistani Punjabi, of course they would have. But definitely, when I see a person like Sonu, dedicated for so many years, decades, he is Indian Punjabi. And he has he's such an incredible talent and persistence in promoting Nusrat worldwide. Thanks to Sonu, I've been knowing so many Nusrat fans in Pakistan. And then I would say definitely in Nusrat's career, the connection of the international diaspora, Punjabi diaspora of both sides have been very, very important. And the connection of both may facilitate it much more. Then definitely when I was requested to write a full biography, then I had to research on both sides. In Delhi, I met a lot of people in Delhi, I met a lot of people in India, and so many I was interviewing people in Brazil, in Africa, or in Tunisia, all over Europe. But it's always a work in process, or patient in process of.
The books you wrote about Nusrat,
Yes.
it's about the journey, about how you met him, or just about him? Like, only about
Well, it's quite entertaining.
Okay.
Definitely, it's a personal account. There are a number of very private things related to family or intimate or personal things I didn't want to mention. But definitely, the selection of what I say about him is definitely a selection, of what made an echo for me. Definitely, it's why I really would love to read other biographies. Actually, there's been two. One was made by Akhil Rubi from Pakistan. He wrote a very good Urdu writer, a very bad English translation. When he mentioned twice my name, once I am Pierre Alamou, and another time I was Peter Poirot.
Oh, they completely changed her name.
But it's okay. No, in the English one. And it was written and released in '92, and it was more a hagiography. Hagiography that made hagiography like hagiography means it's a biography of a devotee. Let's say there are a lot of wrong historical facts. There are some miracles. Who say Nusrat was in his van with the whole party going, and both the party had an accident, and no one was very hurt. And then, where is Nusrat? Where is Nusrat? And Nusrat was already up the road.
Distorted information.
Yes, not false information, but information which in a real biography are more dreamt. A devotee would say, oh yes, so when he appears here, why not? It's magical. And Nusrat is magical. Nusrat was always 10 feet or 10 centimeters above the sun. He was not from his world. He was, of course, he was eating a lot. He was liking cricket, and he was, but let's say, he was, what? He was a quite ordinary person, very gentle, extremely humble, down to earth, etc. But still, he was sitting there. That he was.
So there's a pedestal, right?
But what is very important to consider is that Nusrat succeed in being now what he still is more and more. He is even beyond to be a saint. Now he is Dargah, he's a Dargah, and people go up in there, people put chadar, gulab, but he has become a sort of a vibration. And the vibration which is very personal to everyone. You know, as a dancer, we did 3-4 years ago. We did 4-5 years ago in Lahore with Nigar Chaudhary. Nigar Chaudhary is one of the best, most acknowledged Kathak dancer. There are several others like Siddiqui and Hinita, but let's say the third one is, and the younger one is Nigar Chaudhary. And with a friend of us, Imran, we did a 2 days or 3 days workshop on dance our Nusrat. That's one's own Nusrat. And that was great because everyone had to bring some Nusrat, whether a fusion or whether traditional, and we had to dance it. And for everyone, Nusrat was our divine love, and then it's sort of the infinite spirit. And what Nusrat as the scattered, I would say, unfortunately scattered great artists embodies is that he knows when people are, it's not the ego of the person we are feeling. It's just the divine sparkle. He just revived within us. He's a bridge. Like now, no, like me, I'm just a bridge between you and Nusrat, let's say. Definitely, I'm very. I try to be humble because to be egotic and so many. I would say bloody artists, even if they are very at the top chart of Bollywood or whatever, but they consider themselves bullshit. I mean, everyone, the real artists, are just humble and Nusrat. Farida Parveen and Hari Prasad or Zakir or Shiv, very accessible. Because they know that it's not their ego, it's their, yes, I would say the divine sparkle which inhabited them when they start singing or performing.
Exactly, so that's why they were successful at the times, because now if you see that the celebrities who are very egoistic, overconfident, they are what they are. Yeah. They never do more than 2 or 3 years.
No.
He lived for centuries and he's a legend now.
And his legend, I'm amazed to see how the legend is.
His aura is.
And he goes much beyond his own historical character.
Yeah.
Now you know a lot of legends about Nusrat. It's good, why not? Because he's the best of the person and the best between India and Pakistan. I hope that we will have soon in Jalandhar a Nusrat museum, a Nusrat documentation center, a website and things. And definitely that guy, I know he's out of but Nusrat Sonu will be essential in this.
So Nusrat told me that you used to dance backstages when Nusrat used to perform.
Oh, you saw this.
I didn't see the video, but he told me that.
No, I can't. But he can send me.
And you don't have even one picture before he gave you.
You know what? I just yesterday I got pictures. I found. I got slides, and yesterday a friend, another very pagla person, in Rodiana, Romy, just send us a couple of photos I had with the strap. Otherwise, I never had a single, but it happened that just the day before I left France on the 17th of April, I was looking in my house in France, I was looking for something, and I said, oh, this nice. Oh, no strap. Me and the strap. Good.